What's up, Camden County, Allison Shores, and Dakota, come on.
I'm coming.
Dakota Jones, Camden County Chamber of Commerce. And today, Dakota and I are having a little bit of an issue getting on the same page and gelling. So we decided to come to the Makery on Lee, see if we could get back in sync so that we can keep making this ship run. So today, on this episode of Getting in Your Business, see, you didn't even do it. We are with the Makery on Lee. So come in here, join us. Let's see how me and Dakota can get back together, figure this all out, really get some team bonding experience in. So come on, let's meet Angie Hallowell and see what the Makery on Lee is all about.
Allison, I thought you were taking me to breakfast. I don't see any cookies, cupcakes, or brownies. I thought this was a bakery.
This is not a bakery, this is a Makery. Angie, can you help me, please?
I can try.
Okay, well, let's first talk about the difference between a Makery and a bakery.
Please do.
I know this can't be the first time you've had this question, but...
Absolutely not. First off, the only thing that I am cooking up at the Makery are beautiful farmhouse signs.
Okay,
right?
Okay. So you've prepared some stuff for us to help us get artistic and work out some of our little office drama we have going on today.
He's driving me crazy.
Oh, I'm driving you crazy? Anyway, so show us what this experience is like when we come in for our session.
Well, you guys came to the perfect spot for some team building. It is so simple. I've got you covered with everything, all the way from materials to instruction.
Get out. Now listen, I'm not an artist and I know
say
myself.
That again.
Anyway, when I start painting, it's not inside lines and stuff, so I'm gonna need something to cover all this up, and I'm gonna leave here with paint all over me.
Don't you worry, Allison, I got you covered. Right this way.
Okay, thank goodness. Okay, so we've picked out our paint colors. Now what?
Now what we're going to do is start by painting the back of your sign first.
Okay.
So we're going to take the main color you picked out for your backer. Little goes a long way. So offload some of your paint. There you go. Perfect. You can put a little bit more there.
Listen, I try to listen to instruction.
Absolutely. Yes, this is one thing that I do appreciate you following.
So can I ask you some questions while I paint this? How long do these classes typically last? If people want to come and do some team building or, you know, want to just get all the girls together, like how long do these classes usually last?
An average class lasts roughly 2 to 2.5 hours, and that just depends on the intricacies of the project or how much fun the artists are having.
What kind of classes do people do?
Oh goodness. That's a loaded question. We have all kinds of classes here. We hold anything from team building classes. We've done lots of birthday parties.
Ooh, birthday parties.
Yes, birthday parties. Those are a big thing.
So when people come in, do they pick their project? Do they pick like existing projects, or do they do like, if they come up with something in their head, do they just do that?
So we do have an option for open paint. We're open on Fridays and Saturdays where you guys can walk in and just pick your project that I already have ready.
Now that's cool.
Yes.
So that's Fridays and Saturdays.
Yes, ma'am.
Is open paint.
Yes.
I love that.
And we do custom and personalized things. I do ask that if you want to come in for open paint, that you give me at least a 24-hour notice. Maybe contact me via my webpage or email and say, hey, I am the Shores family. I would really like this sign with this established date on it.
Okay.
And then that gives me an adequate amount of time to get your design made and ready for you the following day.
So you make all these things? Because this looks like you found it in the store or something. How are you making these custom little creations?
I have a very fancy machine at home that I use that allows me to cut wood, leather, acrylic, just about anything that is under 1/4 of an inch I can cut, except for metal.
That is really neat.
Yes.
And you've made everything in this store.
Just about everything.
Like all these signs, like
Yep.
the Makery only, the workshop, the sandbar, the dry bar. Now listen, I'm not very artistic. So what if I wanted you to paint my sign?
Oh, custom orders are my favorite.
So you do custom orders?
Yes, I do. Those are some of my favorite things to make.
So I can tell you what I want and I want you to paint it.
Yep. That's what I do. I will bring your vision to life.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay, so do I need to be painting the sides?
Yeah, if you don't want a frame, then, but if you do want a frame, then you don't have to paint the sides. And I do give you that option too. That is another thing that we do offer.
Is framing it?
Is the framing, yes. So you can either come in and you can paint a sign just as is, but if you would like more of the farmhouse feel, we do offer framing.
So now we need to go dry these?
Yes.
Okay,
as soon as
so
they are fully painted.
So let's head on over to the dry bar when you get done with that and dry these.
Hold on, Allison. I'll help you.
Thank you.
I mean, would you mind grabbing mine?
I'm gonna get it. I was gonna get it. I was just making sure you don't mind. Yours is gonna look very good.
I like yours too.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
So how long have you been making things?
Gosh, I think I was born making things. Since I can remember, I was taking anything that I could and rehabbing it. If it was something on the side of the road and somebody was throwing away, I saw the beauty in it. And about 2013, I decided I wanted to get into woodworking. Yes.
Now your husband helps you too, right?
He does, yes.
He's a huge supporter.
He is a large supporter. I've been following him for the last 20 years for his career, and now he said it's my turn to follow my dreams.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the next step?
Next step is you are going to pick the colors that you want to paint your stencil with. There you go. And then you're going to use, I like to use these little makeup sponges because they're small and they're really easy to get into these small spots. I know you see a lot of tweezers, makeup sponges, blow dryers. You would think we're a beauty bar.
Right?
We're not.
Not a bakery, not a beauty bar.
Nope, we're a Makery.
Makery.
Have you guys ever taken a sign class before?
This is a first for me,
This is
for
a
sure.
first. Would you consider yourself an artist?
I would, yes. That's what I used to do back in, when I was a little younger. It's certainly a hobby, but I've never gotten into anything that's the stencils, the wood, any sort of, anything like that. And so I'm really glad that this isn't as intimidating as I thought it would be. I mean,
Right? It really is. I thought I was going to be like horrible at this, but this is going to make me like a professional.
Absolutely. So it's amazing what you can do if you have the right tools.
And so there's not any particular skill level. Anybody can come in here and you can help them out.
Absolutely anybody. We recently had a little makers class where they came in and we read them a story, and then afterwards they got to paint a sea turtle, and the ages for that group ranged from, I want to say, toddler up to about 5 or 6 years old. So really, creativity has no age limit.
So you had all kinds of like ages. Anybody can do this at all, whether you're young, old.
Absolutely anybody can do this.
Now let's talk about some other things you have going on in here, because I know that there's like you and Wonderful Things. We're talking about doing like a charcuterie board class, making some stuff, learning how to do some charcuterie boards. Am I saying that correctly? I don't think anybody knows how to say it.
To each his own.
Yeah.
Charcuterie, charcuterie, charcuterie. Say that 3 times.
Right.
So Miss Wonderful and I, she is the baker.
She's the baker, okay.
And I'm the maker. So her and I have decided to partner up and offer a charcuterie art class in March.
Awesome.
I'm not going to go into too many details because I want it to be a surprise for everybody, but definitely stay tuned for that.
Yes. Now, how do they get a hold of you? How do they schedule a class?
So there's a couple different ways that you guys can schedule a class. You can go onto our Facebook, we have Instagram, and you can always direct message me that way. Another option is to go to the makeryonlee.com, and we just recently started using booking online, so you can secure private parties online that way too.
Okay, now how many people have a party with? Like how much space?
Currently, we have 28 seats.
Okay.
We do have the ability to cater up to 36.
Okay.
But most classes average between 10 and 15.
Okay. What's the phone number here?
The phone number here is 912-576-1988.
And how do they find you on Facebook, all your social media? How do they find you there? What?
Pretty straightforward. It's going to be the Makery on Lee.
You used to be the Vintage Sailor, correct?
Correct. So the Makery on Lee is home of the Vintage Sailor.
So if you've ever heard of the Vintage Sailor, then same.
Same. Yes, ma'am.
Well, Allison, I've got to say, I really do love your sign.
I love your sign.
You did such a good job today.
So did you.
I didn't know if we'd be super good at this, but Angie was so helpful making sure
Right?
we had a good time
Yes.
crafting here at the Makery on Lee. And
Well,
what is this you have here, Angie?
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Getting in your business. Oh, Angie, I love it.
This is such a beautiful gift, and we're going to hang it right in the office. I think
can't
we
wait.
needed it.
Oh, we did.
So,
we did.
Guys, if you liked how much fun we had here today, make sure you get onto Facebook, the website that we talked about, to book your next date night, outing with the kids, team building for work.
Get the girls together. Have a
Yes.
girls' night.
Yes. Anything you can do here at the Makery on Lee. It's not just showing up to paint. It is a true experience where you come together and unlock your inner artist, right?
Yes. Yes. So thank you so much for having us today. We had so much fun. You were so much help because I am not the artist, but it looks like I am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Angie, for letting us
welcome.
get in your business. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and share and come visit the Makery on Lee. We thank you guys for watching. Yay!